I love Monsteras. They are one of my favorite plants and I have quite the collection. Let's go through them and also some plant care tips. Currently in my collection, I have a Thai Constellation, the Monstera deliciosa king, which is the most common, a Rhaphidophora tetrasperma, aka the mini Monstera, Monstera adansonii, and a Monstera siltepecana. They are such beautiful plants and they will thrive inside. They can thrive outside depending where you live, of course. They grow well in soil and also adapt well to the hydro life. Now these big beautiful leaves do attract some dust and also pests, so I like to pop mine in the shower to clean them off, or if I'm lucky and it rains, I like to pop them outside as well. There is nothing like the sound of rain hitting a giant Monstera. These plants are very easy to propagate and all you need is a node. These nodes are what grow into roots. You can see a bunch of aerial roots here. When you cut off a section of a Monstera with a node, which is this lump you can see here, and pop it into water for water propagation, this is where your new roots will grow from. You can see on this Monstera adansonii that there's small little nodes here, so you can take a cutting with any of these nodes. This propagation is from this plant and you can see how the roots have grown from that node point. Once your propagation has grown roots that are longer than 2 inches and have primary and secondary roots, you are fine to plant it in soil. Alternatively, Monsteras can live well in hydro, so you can keep your propagations in water long term and also do a soil to hydro transfer. These plants are pretty easy to repot and you will know it's time when you've got roots coming out the top and the bottom. Keeping your plant in the nursery pot will help this transfer. They do like to be root bound, so there's no urgency usually in doing this. Repotting every 1 to 2 years is usually fine and you can tuck in the roots in between. These plants like a lot of sunlight and this is how you will get splits in your leaves, which are known as fenestration. So make sure your plant is in a sunny spot. When it comes to watering, I do it weekly in summer and less in winter. And they also do well with a monthly NPK liquid fertilizer. When it comes to pests, look out for scale and thrips. Keeping your plant clean will help avoid these issues. If you do come across them, make sure to wash the plant down and give them a good spray with an insecticide. Giving your plant a monthly spray and wipe with neem oil will also help avoid these. If your plant looks like this though, it's time to cut them right back. This is rust fungus and can't be washed away. Luckily, the Monstera is great at reinventing herself, and even if you cut everything off, it should grow back in no time.